Also, diplomacy that you are applying also to the protesters who are planning to protest tomorrow. Yeah,
no, that's a different thing entirely.
So, but you are telling them not to
protest. We were trying to caution them not to come out and protest. What is the rationale behind that kind of a protest that is not warranted? We have made an announcement. The federal government has announced that every 7th of April is National Police Day. Suddenly, people, a group, I think it's Take It Back movement said they want to have a protest, mass protest across the country. At the same day, Nigerian government want to celebrate its own police. Celebrating police institutions across the world is a global thing. Every nation has marked a particular day to celebrate its own police. And Nigerian government has been kind enough to appreciate the resilience, commitment, and dedication of officers and men of Nigeria Police Force, and marked a date, April 7, to celebrate the police. And suddenly, a group is saying that is the same place, that is the same day we want to have a protest in Nigeria, the same arena, because we are having our own at Eagle Square, and you can see that we are the Fountain, Unity Park, close to National Assembly, is all the same around the 3-arm zone of the Federal Capital Territory. We think it's ill-timed. I want to perceive that whoever is organizing this has just done it deliberately to undermine the status.
But is their right as Nigerians?
No, but
it's the right of the citizens to protest.
It's structured in the statement, sure, that we don't. Why we are not stopping anybody to enjoy exercise is right, but we just need to be objective and be reasonable about it. That if we actually have a good motive of having a protest, we think such a movement should be able to even incorporate policing or security into their protest. Because now that we're having this event,
and it's interesting that you're doing the police day, because there are those who were asking, why would police be celebrated in this country? Because just for a moment, because there are those who will say, in the order of corrupt institution in Nigeria, police is very obviously placed. And the question is that the temperament of police recently has shown that you sort of are not happy with the rights of the citizen to express themselves. And these different arrays of social media influencers and all whatnot, the citizen will say, look, it does look like the force is very, very uncomfortable with the rights of the citizen to speak up.
Chill, I don't want to know them. I really don't understand the research methodology those institutions or groups that have been rating the police have adopted. I'm sure in research you should have your sample population and sampling techniques. So I wouldn't know what they have adopted to have reached that conclusion that police remains the most corrupt of all.
As one of the corrupt institutions, public institutions.
I don't know. That's what I'm saying.
There are obvious ones.
I don't know the methodology they have adopted to have arrived.
Have you not, if you're not wearing a uniform, have you not seen some of your officers on the road stopping you and begging for money?
These are very. We have been talking of negligible, if the decimal percentage of policemen. Maybe we are talking of 1 or 2% of our men that we know that we have even arrested and we have dealt with departmentally for denting the image of the force. But generally, I don't know how these people have arrived at this general rating that the police is corrupt, one of the corrupt these. Is it not the same police in Nigeria that have been rated by many bodies? Is it not the same Servicom has come that we are the one of the best improved security agency when it comes to fighting corruption?
Why should we celebrate police this time?
We know that there is every reason to celebrate the police. The Nigerian police force is 1930 has been doing well in many areas. We have given back to many security agencies, all of them, you know them in Nigeria, and we are working together to have a common goal. And let me just say that if a police force like our own in Nigeria has achieved a lot in maintaining, sustaining democracy, assisting federal government in implementing some of the policies to have a quick economic recovery, social integration, and development in all areas, is worth celebrating. And again, the effort of the police in protecting lives and property, in line with our mandate in the Constitution, is nothing. You cannot jettison such a thing. We have arrested on a regular basis. We have been arresting and tackling some of these violent crimes, other social vices that have been giving us issues as creating security challenges in Nigeria. The Nigerian police force,
specifically under the IGP Egbetokun era, what would you say the police have done? For us
if you have been following us, you see that we release statistics of achievement of arrests, recoveries we have made. Let me just say 2024. I think you can have it. I think that, yes, this is very good. You have it on the screen. You can see that 2024, we're able to arrest 32,997 suspects across the country. And just this year, 2025, this first quarter, we've been able to arrest 6,623. You can see the rescue. You can see that recently under IGP Kawode Egbetokun is very, very, very interested in making sure that crime rate in Nigeria is reduced by 50%, even in the first quarter of this year. You can see the number of people that we've been able to rescue. 1,638 rescued in 2024, and just this year, 482 have been rescued. You can see the arms recovered 2,000 plus, and ammunition recovered 24,430, and this year alone, January, February, March up to date, this moment, 11,723 vehicles recovered. You can see a lot that we have done. We have a new face of the Nigerian police force. Are you talking of having access to housing or the construction of our dilapidated and obsolete barracks we have?
So these are all what is going to be highlighted in the police day.
The Nigeria police force has a new face. In all ramifications, talk of every other thing, medical, operation, professionalism, fight against corruption, tackling crimes and criminality in Nigeria, the Nigeria police force has a new name.
And chasing down your enemies on social media too. Is that part of it?
No, that is not. Nigeria police force has never arrested anybody. Nigeria police force has never arrested anybody for criticism. We have arrested and charged to court for those who spread falsehood, fake news, misinformation. Bring out your record, let us analyze it. It's not possible. People just come out because they have liberty of the use of social media to come and attack the IG, attack the police, that we are winch hunting people. It has never happened. Once the law, an act has been described under the law as a criminal offense and is punishable, the Nigerian police force has the right to go after any offender.
So Nigerians can tonight say that they would not or they should not be afraid of the police, because there are powerful people in the society using police to chase down those who
that is not.
Okay, Nigerians
that is not true.
Grab the confidence from
people
the police.
People have been criticizing the IGP, criticizing the police, criticizing the government, criticizing individuals. We are talking
some of them have found themselves behind bars.
No. Go and check it. It's not because they have criticized. It's because they have produced fake news. Falsehood is a criminal offense, and it could be dangerous. It can happen to you. It can happen to me. It can happen to this station at any time. Anybody can raise any alarm that something is happening in Chinese television, and then Nigeria will revolt against a station. Let us all collectively kick against the peddling of falsehood.
Thank you so much,
disinformation and misinformation.
So
tomorrow is the day. Tomorrow is the day we're celebrating the police. It stands at the Eagle Square. The president is coming as a special guest of honor. It's a week-long thing. We started April 1, and the grand parade will come up tomorrow at the Eagle Square by any time from 9. We go to assemble there. All of us, we want Nigerians to always celebrate the police, and we appreciate the president for giving us this opportunity for Nigerian nation to be celebrating his own Nigeria police force. Nigeria belongs to all of us, and Nigeria police force is for all of us. Support us, celebrate us, and we're going to continue to serve the way it's expected.
Muyiwa Adejobi is a PPRO. Thanks so much indeed.
Very good question there. Why should Nigerian police be celebrated? What has it done? What impact? Why should they be celebrated? Why should we celebrate the Nigerian police? What are we celebrating for? Is it celebrating them for their achievements, for the goodness, for what they are able to achieve as a Nigerian police force, or we are celebrating failure as a Nigerian police? If you say we are celebrating failures at Nigeria police, maybe at least. But to say celebrate them for what they have been able to achieve over the years, for the changes, no, I don't think so. Especially the last 2 years of this government all joined. So I don't think so. And you said that police are not corrupt, and the issue of just 1 or 2 persons being reported that they are collecting money or extorting money from others, that is just 1 of 2. No. If I'm basic, most all the police are corrupt. Most all of them, they are corrupt. One way or the other, they are corrupt. We've seen videos how many times. At the end of the day, what happened? Because you have in severe cases that happens that you don't have choice again but to demote them or whatever. Out of 100, you only use 2 as an example. Despite the fact that you use 2 as an example, the police will still disobey the order and go against the police law, the police constitutions, the police, everything. They will do what comes to their mind, not what the police law says they should do. They are not protecting us. We are protecting ourselves. They are there to take money from us. Whenever they ask you for money, you didn't give it to them. They turn it other way around against you. they must find, once they ask you for money, you didn't give them, you want to prove not proving stubbornness to them. You want to prove your right to them. You have all the document that allows you to own your car to drive on the Nigerian road. You show them, prove to them that this car belongs to you. You got all the document, they will still come after. They still task you to give them money because they needed that money. Not even after your documentations and all those things, they just want to collect the money from you because the way they see another person, Mr. A, generously giving it to them, even if they are at fault asking you the money, you just out of generosity because you see the level of frustration, the anger. They need money. You could see they need money. Decided to give, and they think is everybody have the same mind. That's the problem. The day somebody try to prove his or her right to them, to say no, I got all the documentations here. Why should I give you money? Or you ask me, I give it to you. Why should I ask you? Why should I give you money? It becomes a problem. Then they try to turn it away. They try to just bring unnecessary. In fact, a lot of things. They might even hide something on that inside your car while they are searching, just to lay allegations against you. We know them. We know that a lot has been going on. And there you stand there to say the Nigerian police, this, that. Who does not know Nigeria police? As a Nigeria person living in this country, who does not know them? Even people living outside the country, they understand. They know Nigeria police. Do you understand? So Nigeria police they don't even ask you. They don't need you to prove your right to them. They just need you to cooperate with them. Give them what they ask you to give them. Sometimes they stop you. They don't ask you for document. They ask you for money, for a gate pass. Do you understand? So that is it. And even you in the office talking like this, your own is not the road, is not to collect rubber on the street, on the road blocks. No, your own is the other way, and we understand that one. I'm not saying in you in particular. So it is possible. So I won't say you are corrupt because I have no evidence to say you are corrupt. Nobody has not dragged you online, but we know what goes on in the system. Do you understand? So the issue of protest, you see, whenever we want to protest, they always have one or two reasons to tell us not to protest, tell Nigerians not to protest, despite the fact that it is their fundamental right for us to come out to protest against bad government. Do you understand? So, in fact, it is even with the Nigerians that sometimes I blame. I don't know, because it's just like, since Tinubu is the president, there is no, everybody are scared of Tinubu. Be you are a political member of APC or you are not, for the fact that you are in Nigeria, you have like you have level in the country. When you speak, people listen to you. Your voice matters a lot. Do you understand? Like, those people are scared. Just the same way Tinubu led protests against Jonathan, Wole Soyinka, all of them. Adeboye, on the other hand, as a pastor, also willing to the matter at that time. They all led protests against this young man. But now, it's like, since Tinubu became the president, everybody are scared of him. No protest. Whenever they want to protest, they have a way of destabilizing or disorganizing, making sure that it doesn't come to pass. And I don't know. Every time the police will have one reason or the other to tell you that this is that, this is that. Not to protest. I don't know. That's why I asked if this might have a automobile that he's using to control everybody, because I don't understand. And again, what I'm even thinking, suggesting, whenever we want to protest, if people truly want to protest, right, if we don't announce it, like they want to protest, do you understand? People will not have it, and they will not plan for it. They will not plan for it, and they will not prepare themselves for it. And if we want to do this, since the government is trying everything possible, because whenever we want to protest, they are making sure, they are working very hard to say that protest does not come. It does not hold. We does not protest. Do you understand? So they are working very hard. The way they are working very hard to make sure we did not protest, they stop that protest. If they are working very hard, the same way they are working very hard to solving the problem of this country, by now, we shouldn't be talking about protesting against bad governments. Maybe we should have seen the effect of good governance by now. Do you understand? Look at what happened in America 2 days ago. Or how many states in America? I think basically all the states in America, they protest in their different states in America against Donald Trump. You see the massive protest. You see the massive that took out for that protest. So what I'm thinking, we don't need to announce it, or whenever we want to do this, we don't need to. It does not need to come to the internet. People that, if it does not come to how people get ready, like I said, that is the problem. So we don't need to announce. You just a day like this, we just see the Ego Square. We just mat up the whole of Nigeria, different street, different state. Everybody, we just mat on the street. That is the only thing. So that at that time they cannot control it. Do you understand? So they cannot control it. That is the level. That's what we're going to do. And again, if that's not possible, whenever they say, I don't know, like somebody like they say talking do, I said it, this thing we are going to do, we are going to do it. That is the problem. Who is that person to lead the protest? Just like Tinubu did in that time. Gani Fayemi, Man Ojota, say today not today. Those things, those days. Do you understand? So now the government was still okay at that time. The good Jonathan administration was still okay at that time. But they marched the street everywhere. Say today not today. We must do this. Different artists started coming out to perform. But today, I don't know. Whenever we say we want to protest, see the August protest, they plan took how many months to plan that August protest last year? Nothing came out. It didn't succeed the way it should be. Anyways, I think we need to do more. Please share this video. The kind of protest this country wants, not just to come on your own street there and do and talk and get back to your house. No, the kind of protest this country wants is what happened in Sri Lanka in 2022. Is it 2022, 2021, something like that? That they chased the president out of his house. Do you understand? And that's the MSAS. We did something. We did very good. That MSAS that chased the Oba of Lagos out of that. Now that kind of protest. Now we want to chase those people out of Aso Rock. Do you understand? No matter the level of security in that Aso Rock. That's the kind of protest Nigeria wants now. Anyways, please share this video.